Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Ballabha Giridharadhari Gopi Jana Ballabha Giridharadhari Yashodanandana Praja Janarantana Yashodanandana Praja Janarantana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Ballabha Giridharadhari Gopi Jana Ballabha Giridharadhari Yashodanandana Praja Janarantana Yashodanandana Praja Janarantana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gaur Premanande Haribo. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimarandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chaksurmilitanyena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Bandeham Shri Guru Shri Yata Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sakrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajevam Sadvaitam Sadvadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishaka Nitamscha Hey Krishna Karana Sindhu Dinabandhu Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gorange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishapanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Chakaupatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatyanti Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So today is the day before the appearance day of Lord Balaram. So we want to take this opportunity to speak about the glories of Lord Balaram. Lord Balaram is none different from Lord Krishna, except in color, of course. Lord Balaram has all the opulences of Bhagavan. But Lord Balaram comes as the servant of Lord Krishna. Actually, not only as the servant, Lord Balaram takes part in all the different rasas with Lord Krishna, but a lot more in the mood of being the servant. Sometimes Lord Balaram will be friend with Lord Krishna, they'll be like equals. Other times he may be like a father to Lord Krishna. And sometimes he also appears in his expansion form in the mood of conjugal love as Anuradha, and he's enjoying conjugal love with Lord Krishna. So Lord Balaram is the Adi Guru. He's the original spiritual master. He's teaching all of us how we can serve Lord Krishna. And we see how Lord Balaram comes, first of all, before Lord Krishna, he appears in this world, he appears as the seventh child of Vasudeva and Devaki. So he appeared in the womb of Devaki first of all, and his purpose in coming is to prepare everything for the appearance of Lord Krishna. That Lord Krishna is going to come, and he wants to make all nice arrangements for Lord Krishna. Lord Balaram came as the older brother in Krishna avatar. Previously in Rama Leela, Lord Balaram comes as the younger brother, as Lakshman. But as Lakshman, he was not able to make so many arrangements for the pleasure of Lord Ramachandra. Lord Rama would complain that, no, I've come to the forest to do tapasya. Do not give me all kinds of luxury. I want to enjoy the tapasya. I want to do the austerities. Don't try to change it. Lakshman would want to make nice arrangements to make Lord Rama comfortable and to give him a nice bed to sleep on and to give nice food, and so many different things Lakshman wanted to do for his older brother. But Lord Rama would refuse. Lord Rama would chastise him and complain, no, this is not my mood. I've come here. My father wants me to come to the forest. I should do austerities in the forest. It's not for sense enjoyment. So like this, it was difficult for Lakshman to serve Lord Rama. So Lakshman had found it so difficult to be the younger brother that he said, in the next incarnation, I will come as the older brother. Then as the older brother, then I can do what I like to serve my Lord, to serve the Supreme. And so Lord Balaram comes first as the older brother, the seventh son of Vasudeva and Devaki. Now the first 6 sons of Vasudeva and Devaki had all been killed by the cruel brother of Devaki, Kamsa. When Devaki became pregnant for the 7th time, Lord Balaram stayed in the womb of Devaki, made arrangements for Lord Krishna to come there, and then it was arranged that by the influence of Yoga Maya, Lord Balaram would transfer to the womb of Devaki. From the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. Now Rohini is also one of the wives of Vasudeva. Vasudeva had many wives. He had many wives, and Rohini had been sent over to the farm of Nanda Maharaj, to the place of Nanda Maharaj for her safety. because Kamsa was persecuting. He was arresting everybody in relation to Vasudeva and Devaki. So Vasudeva was worried for the safety of Rohini. So he sent her over to the home of Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yashoda. And Rohini was staying there. And the child, who had been in Devaki's womb for 7 months, was transferred to the womb of Rohini. So people thought Devaki had had a miscarriage because she'd lost the pregnancy. So they thought, oh, this has been a miscarriage. So it was the arrangement of Yogamaya. By the power of Yogamaya, this was arranged. Lord Balaram took his birth from the womb of Rohini, and he comes as the older brother of Lord Krishna. And he is already in Vrindavan. He appears in the home of Nanda Maharaj. At that time, Nanda and Yashoda were living in Gokul. So Lord Balaram, he was there in Gokul. And therefore later on, when Lord Krishna appeared as the 8th child of Vasudeva and Devaki, Lord Krishna wanted to join Lord Balaram. And he arranged, Lord Krishna could arrange by his mystic power that Vasudeva could come out of the prison house of Kamsa and cross the Yamuna river and go to the home of Nanda and Yashoda and bring this 8th child, Lord Krishna, to the home of Nanda and Yashoda. So in this way, Lord Balaram and Lord Krishna could be together for their pastimes in Gokula and enjoy the beauty of all the forests of Vrindavan and be in the company of all the cows of Nanda Maharaj. So Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram, they spent their childhood there in Gokul. First of all, Gokul, later on Nanda and Yashoda transferred their home. But initially it was in Gokul, and they were together and they were enjoying all the butter and the yogurt, the milk products. They were enjoying being with all the cows and being with all the cowherd people. So in this way Lord Balaram advented himself in this world. Now Lord Balaram, he has another name for Lord Balaram is Haladara. Haladara means one who carries the plough. Lord Krishna is Vamsidara. He holds the flute. But Lord Balaram, he carries the plough. But they're appearing in the Vaishya family. Nanda and Yashoda, they're Vaishyas. So the cowherd boys, they play the flute, they call the cows. And Balaram, he has the plough. Plough is significant because we use the plough to prepare the soil. When you're going to farm, you're going to plant some crops, first of all they will plough the field and then they will plant the seeds. So Lord Balaram, we said he is Adi Guru, right? He's the original spiritual teacher. So he's using that plough to prepare the ground for the planting of the seeds. And what seed is he going to plant? The seed of Bhakti, right, the seed of Bhakti. So Lord Balaram is doing that task. He's preparing all of us to develop our Bhakti. He's using his plough to bring out our devotion. So Lord Balaram has many important functions. He is always eager to serve Lord Krishna. And together they would go in the forests of Vrindavan And sometimes, usually it would be Lord Krishna killing the demons, but sometimes also Lord Balaram would kill the demons, because Lord Balaram is also equally powerful. Just like in Talavan there was a demon Dhenukasura. Dhenukasura was in the form of a big ass, and he was occupying the forest of Talavan. And Talavan, if you go on the Braja Mandal Parikrama, you go through the forest, Talavan, the soil there in Talavan is very nice. You know, Vrindavan, you walk in the forest, it's a lot of stones and thorns. It's quite quite sore on the feet, you know, if you're walking and walk barefoot, so your feet will become sore. But you come to Talavan and the soil is very beautiful, it's very black and rich soil. And there in Talavan they grow tala fruit. Tala fruit trees are growing there. So this Dhenukasura, who was a friend of Kamsa's, he was occupying this Talavan with his demon friends, and they were all in the form of asses, and no one could even go there. So one day it happened that the cowherd boys appealed to Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram that, you know, there's this nice forest, Talavan, and there's so many nice tala fruits there. We would like to go there and eat the fruit, but there's this big demon. We can't go anywhere near it because this demon, Dhenukasura, is there. And so when Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram heard this, they said, oh, no problem, we will go there, we will make arrangements. So Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram, they proceeded to go there. And of course, when they entered into the forest, and then they shook some trees and fruits began to fall, and the cowherd boys were taking the fruit, but then Dhenukasura heard. He could hear the fruits falling, and he understood some intruders have come into the forest. So Dhenukasura came charging in the form of the big bull, and it was Lord Balaram who caught Dhenukasura and whirled him round and threw him into the top of the tree. And the different demons, they all came charging. And one by one, Krishna and Balaram threw the different demons into the top of the tala trees. And all the trees were decorated with these bulls. So this was one pastime of Lord Balaram. So Lord Balaram, he likes to serve Lord Krishna. So, whose child is this? Hare Krishna. So Lord Balaram, it happened another time, one of Lord Krishna's sons, Samba, he wanted a wife, and there was going to be a Swayamvar ceremony for this one girl, Lakshmana. Lakshmana was the daughter of Duryodhana. And so Samba decided he would go for the Swayamvar ceremony. The Swayamvar ceremony is a ceremony offered to a highly qualified woman that she can pick the man she would like to marry. And different princes and different very eligible young men, they all came to try to see if Lakshman would choose them as a husband for herself. So Samba thought, I will also go. But he thought to himself, well, I know she's not going to pick me, but I'll pick her. I will take her for myself. So it happened that while Lakshmana was there and she's looking at the different men, so Samba just came and he picked her up. He just picked her up and went off with her. And of course everyone was outraged. It was, unexpected. So once a woman is touched by another man, then she can no longer be accepted by any other man. So Samba had touched her, he'd taken her, and so she's stuck with him, whether she likes him or not, because he's taken her, he's touched her, so no other man will accept her now. Anyway, he went off with her, but other kings came after him, and they chased him, and there was a great battle. And Samba was a Maharathi, he was a great fighter, but he was overpowered by them. And he was taken prisoner and put into the prison. They held him prisoner. So Narada Muni brought news to Dwarka and told Lord Krishna that Samba has been arrested, and how he tried to take take this one Lakshmana for his wife, and he took her, but then he got captured and now he's in the prison. So Lord Krishna said, right, call the army, we'll go there, we'll make war with the Kurus, we'll have a fight, we'll get Samba out of prison. But Lord Balaram was there, and Lord Balaram, he's a very good friend of Duryodhana. Lord Balaram had taught Duryodhana how to fight with the club. Lord Balaram is Haladara, but he also is very expert with the club. Sometimes he'll use the plough, sometimes he will use his club. Lord Krishna's club is called Komadaki. I don't know the name of Lord Balaram's club. Anyway, Lord Balaram also carries the club. And he taught Duryodhana how to fight with it. So Duryodhana was very close, very friendly with Lord Balaram. So Lord Balaram, when he heard that Lord Krishna was going to make war against the Kurus and Duryodhana, then Balaram said, let me go. I will go there and talk to them and I will settle the affair. So Lord Krishna said, all right, then go ahead. So Lord Balaram went, and a number of senior ministers like Uddhav also went along with Lord Balaram, and they all went to Hastinapur to see the Kurus. And when they came there, Lord Balaram made a camp outside of Hastinapur, and then the news came to Hastinapur that Lord Balaram has come. And so Duryodhana was very pleased. He thought, oh, very good, he's my good friend. And he came out to receive Lord Balaram, and they gave a nice reception. And then they inquired about, was there any special reason why you're coming? And Lord Balaram told them that yes, that you have arrested Lord Krishna's son, Samba, and his wife also, Lakshmana, that he has taken the girl for his wife. So you should give them now, I've come to collect them. So then when Duryodhana heard this, he said, oh, listen to this person. He is giving me orders. He is thinking he can tell me what to do. He is thinking I am his servant. He is talking to me just like that. He is from the Yadus. The Yadavas, they don't even have a kingdom. They're nobody. They're nothing compared to us Kurus. We're the great kings. You Yadavas are nowhere. You have no position. And he spoke, and he even spoke nastily about Lord Krishna. He said some bad things in relation to Lord Krishna. So when Lord Balaram heard this, then he said, oh, now I see that you are thinking you know everything. You are thinking you can disregard the orders even of the personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna. And Lord Balaram said, I will have to deal with you just like we deal with animals. When an animal doesn't do what you want it to do, you take a stick and you beat it. You will see people with the bullock carts, they have a stick and they beat the cow. Like that, they can guide the bull which way they want to go. So they use a stick. He said, so you people are just like animals. So now I will teach you a lesson. And Lord Balaram then picked up his plough and he began to drag the earth. And he began to drag the whole of Hastinapur palace. He began to drag it towards the Yamuna river. And when Duryodhana saw this, then he said, no, wait, please, wait. And he said, I was only testing you. I just wanted to see some power from your side only. He said, please don't put Hastinapur, don't drag Hastinapur any further. So then Lord Balaram said, all right. So then bring Samba, bring his wife. And Duryodhana then went and he brought Samba and he brought the wife and he brought a big dowry also. And Lord Balaram went back to Dwarka with the couple and with a big dowry given by Duryodhana. So in this way, Lord Balaram was doing service for the pleasure of Lord Krishna. Another pastime of Lord Balaram took place concerning Rukmini. Lord Krishna's first wife was Rukmini. Now Rukmini was supposed to be married to Shishupal. Her brother Rukmi had arranged his sister's marriage to his friend Shishupal. Now Rukmini didn't want to marry Shishupal, but the brother was, like her guardian, and he arranged the marriage. She didn't have a say in who she wants to marry. So, of course, Rukmini wrote her letter to Lord Krishna, and Lord Krishna came and he kidnapped Rukmini just before her marriage. So when he kidnapped Rukmini, then her brother Rukmi became very angry and he vowed that I will bring my sister back and I will kill that Krishna. And he went after Krishna and Rukmini and he came up, he caught them, and Lord Krishna turned and they fought together, and of course Lord Krishna defeated Rukmi easily, took him a prisoner. But because Krishna had married, he'd accepted Rukmini as his wife, so Rukmini pleaded that, oh, he's my brother, please don't kill him. So, she had brotherly affect. She had that affection, the sister's affection for her brother. So Rukmini got Lord Krishna to spare the life of her brother. But Lord Krishna, he cut off some of the hair of Rukmi. And this way, he just disgraced him. So when Lord Balaram came there, because Lord Balaram had come with an army because he'd heard Krishna had gone there to the wedding of Rukmini, and he was worried that there must be some great battle taking place. So Lord Balaram came there with an army, And Lord Balaram protected and all the army from attacking Rukmini and Krishna. And then Lord Balaram came and he saw what Krishna had done to Rukmini, and he said to Krishna, "Oh Krishna, this is not good. You should not treat your brother-in-law like this." Because Balaram understood, he'd taken Rukmini for his wife. So Rukmini was like his brother-in-law. So the brother-in-law, the brother of your wife, you should have a nice relationship with him. But Krishna had cut off his hair in different places. So Balaram chastised Krishna that, "Oh Krishna, how could you do this to your brother-in-law?" And this is the position of Lord Balaram, that sometimes he can chastise Lord Krishna. However, it happened after some time, quite a considerable time, there was another marriage arranged. And this was a marriage between like the grandson or the son of Rukmini and one of Krishna's grandchildren. It was a big marriage, and they all came for the wedding. And Lord Balaram also came. So at that time, Rukmini challenged Lord Balaram to a game of chess. So Lord Balaram is not very good at chess, But anyway, he accepted the challenge. And the wager was put, 1 gold coin, and Balaram lost. So then they had another match, and this time the wager was 100 gold coins. And again, Rukmini was the winner. But then the next time, the wager was 100,000 gold coins. And this time, Balaram was the winner. But when Balaram was the winner, Rukmini said, "No, I'm the winner." Rukmini would not admit defeat. He was being defeated, but he would not admit he'd been defeated. And even his friends were there. And Rukmini's friends were saying, "Yes, Rukmini is the winner, Balaram's lost." So Lord Balaram was not very pleased. Anyway, they had another match. They had another game, and this time the wager was 10 million gold coins. And so they had the game, and Balaram won again. But again Rukmini said, "No, I'm the winner." And all of his friends were saying, "Yes, Rukmini's the winner." But then a voice from the sky said, "Balaram is the winner." Anyway, Rukmini would not admit that he had lost. So Lord Balaram took his club, killed him, him on the end of Rukmini. So at that time, Lord Krishna had a little bit dilemma what to do, because Balaram is his brother and Rukmini is his wife, and Rukmini is the brother of his wife, so naturally his wife has affection for her brother, and seeing her brother killed by Lord Balaram, then Rukmini would feel very, "Oh, my brother, Lord Balaram's killed my brother." So Lord Krishna is not sure what to do. Should he congratulate Lord Balaram? "Well done, Balaram. Well done, Balaram, you killed that demon." But if he congratulates Lord Balaram, his wife won't like it. And if he consoles his wife that, "Oh, your brother is being killed," then Lord Balaram will not be happy. So Lord Krishna just kept quiet. He didn't say anything. So that's one of the interesting pastimes of Lord Balaram, how he deals with Lord Krishna in the different rasas. Sometimes Lord Balaram will give Krishna a massage, And sometimes Krishna will give Lord Balaram massage, because Lord Balaram's the older brother. Lord Balaram also had an interesting pastime, which is mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam, how he got one of his wives. One of his wives was a girl called Revati. She is the daughter of Maharaj Revata. So Maharaj Revata had this daughter. You know, to get girls married, it's not a very easy thing, is it? Huh? To arrange a suitable husband for their daughters, it's quite difficult. So Maharaj Revata was not sure who would be a good husband for his daughter. So he decided, I will take her to Brahmaloka. It was Satya Yuga, and the king was very powerful. So he could go to Satya Loka. He went up to Lord Brahma's planet at the top of the universe. He thought, I will go there and I will ask Lord Brahma, who will be the best husband for my daughter? So he got there, he took his daughter up to Satya Loka, and when they got there, Lord Brahma's secretary said, oh, you have to wait. Lord Brahma's listening to a concert. There was a musical concert taking place. Right? Just like if we have kirtan or something, you know, you have to wait. So Maharaj Revata and Revati, you know, they had to sit down and they had to wait for the concert to finish, and then when the concert was over, then Lord Brahma came. And they met Lord Brahma, and Lord Brahma said, yes, and what do you want? And they said, well, we want to know which of these kings will be a suitable husband for my daughter. But when Lord Brahma heard the names of these kings, Lord Brahma laughed. He said, these kings are already dead long ago. And Maharaj Revata was shocked. He said, no, I've just come from earth. They were all there. And he said, yes, but you've been waiting here on Brahmaloka. And the time of Brahmaloka, 1 moment's time is a year there. And you've been waiting here some considerable time. So in the course of that time, so many generations of kings have come and gone. And all those kings you mentioned, they're already dead long ago. So the king said, then what to do? I want to get a husband for my daughter. So Lord Brahma said, you go back to earth, Lord Balaram is there. He is the personality of Godhead, and he will make a good husband for your daughter. So he came back to earth and he presented his daughter to Lord Balaram for a wife. Only problem was, because they were from Satya Yuga, so she was very, much bigger, much taller. Anyway, Lord Balaram took his plough and brought her down to size, made her a suitable size to be his wife. So this was one wife of Lord Balaram. It is said another wife of Lord Balaram is Varuni. The favorite beverage of Lord Balaram is Varuni. When you cook for Lord Balaram tomorrow, you have to prepare some Varuni nectar. Right? You like Varuni? Yeah? Varuni, it's with honey, you see. So when honey, Lord Balaram likes very much this honey beverage. So Lord Balaram, one day he was enjoying drinking this Varuni nectar, and he had become intoxicated by it. You know, if you drink enough Varuni, you will also become intoxicated. We get our intoxication by drinking nice honey and chanting Hare Krishna mantra. So that is pure intoxication. So Lord Balaram was fond of drinking this Varuni, and he became so intoxicated at one point that he ordered the Yamuna River, come here. I want to bathe in your waters. You know, he was so intoxicated, he was ordering the river to come. You come here, I want to bathe in your waters. So nothing happened. So Lord Balaram said, oh, you don't want to follow my orders, is it? All right, I will teach you a lesson. And he took his plow. He said, I'm going to break you into little streams. You won't be a big flowing river anymore. And he took his plow and he began to tip, and the Yamuna River began to become little streams. At that point, the goddess from the Yamuna River, Kalindi, she came out from the Yamuna and she fell at the feet of Lord Balaram and she begged forgiveness. Oh my Lord, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I did not know your true glory. I'm so sorry, please forgive my offense. So in this way, the pastime of Lord Balaram breaking the Yamuna was enacted when he is in that intoxicated state. So Lord Balaram, we said he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, full of all opulence, and he is teaching all of us how to serve Lord Krishna. Now another important point is that when we chant the holy name, of course we also chant Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So one time there was an argument between two devotees. One devotee was saying, when we chant Rama's name, it means Lord Ramachandra. And another devotee said, no, when we chant Rama's name, it means Lord Balarama. And in this way, the two were arguing, one saying Ramachandra, the other saying Balarama. And they could not settle the issues. That we will go to Prabhupada and ask him. So they went to see Srila Prabhupada. And Srila Prabhupada said, you are both right. It's Balarama's name and it's also Ramachandra's name. And in recent times we also know Jiva Goswami, one of the principal Goswamis from the 6 Goswamis, Jiva Goswami has described that when we chant Rama's name, it can also mean Lord Krishna, because Lord Krishna is also the one who gives pleasure to everyone. So chanting the name of Lord Rama can mean as the devotee desires. Are you desiring to worship Lord Ramachandra, or are you desiring to chant the name of Lord Balarama, or are you simply focused on Lord Krishna? And so everything depends on the mood of the devotee, the attitude of the devotee. For some people, they're happy to just chant Krishna's name and to meditate on Lord Krishna, and for others, they like to think also of Lord Ramachandra, and some people like very much Lord Balarama. So Prabhupada also asked the devotees, when he said to them, who is stronger, Krishna or Balarama? Right? Who is stronger? Do you know? Who is stronger? Huh?
Krishna, he has 6 opulences.
No, Balaram also has 6 opulences. Huh? Yes. Krishna's holding up Balarama. Balaram's leaning on Krishna, right? So Krishna is stronger. He's holding up Balarama. That was what Prabhupada said. Yeah. So Lord Balarama serves Lord Krishna in many different ways. Some of the different ways in which he serves Lord Krishna, for example, the seat is a form of Lord Balarama. Lord Krishna's asana, Lord Krishna's Brahmana thread is also a form of Lord Balarama. And also the bed of Lord Krishna is Lord Balarama. Just like Lord Vishnu lays on the bed of Anantashesha. So Anantashesha is the form of Lord Balarama. Lord Balarama appears in different forms. One of his forms, for example, is Sankarshan, Lord Sankarshan. And Lord Sankarshan is holding up the different planets on his hoods. And each and every hood of Lord Sankarshan is reciting the glories of Lord Krishna. And they have been chanting the glories of Lord Krishna since time immemorial. And they have never exhausted themselves. And they're still describing all the glories of Lord Krishna. So in this way, Lord Balaram is serving Lord Krishna in his different forms. The Purusha avatars, Mahavishnu, Garbhodakashayi Vishnu, Shirodakashayi Vishnu, they are also expansions from Lord Sankarshan, from Lord Balaram. And they're doing the work helping for the creation of this material cosmos. So Lord Balaram is performing many different functions in the service of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna's shoes are also another form of Lord Balaram. Lord Balaram appears in all of these different ways simply for the service of Lord Krishna. And of course in the Kali Yuga, Lord Balaram comes as Lord Nityananda. There's the Shastras say, our scriptures say, Brajendra Nandana say, Sachi Sutta Haila He, Balaram Hailo Nitai. Dinahina Yatachilo, Harinam Udarilo, Tarashakshi Jaghai Madhai. This is the famous Bengali poetry describing how in the Kali Yuga the son of Sachi is Lord Krishna and Balaram comes as Nityananda. And they deliver the most fallen souls, Jaghai and Madhai. So Jaghai and Madhai. Lord Chaitanya had requested Lord Nityananda to go with Haridas, and they were to go to the people and preach. It's a famous poetry in the Chaitanya Bhagavat. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Suno Suno Nityananda, Suno Haridas, Prati Gari Gari Gya Koro E Bhiksha, Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna, Koro Krishna Shiksha. So very famous poetry. In Bengal, everybody they will know this, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave the order to Lord Nityananda and Haridas. And he told them, I want you to go to door, to every gully, every street, every lane, every home, and knock on the door. And when they open the door, then fall at their feet. Lord Nityananda was very tall. He was a very big, tall man. And he would fall at the feet of the people and he would beg them, please chant the name of Krishna, worship Krishna, and read the books about Krishna. So in this way, Lord Nityananda, who is none different from Lord Balaram, was serving Lord Chaitanya, serving Lord Krishna. So, of course, it happened that Lord Nityananda wanted to deliver Jaghai and Madhai. Lord Chaitanya had asked him to go and preach to people and get them to chant the holy name. So Lord Nityananda picked the most fallen, the most sinful people to go to. Usually when we go out for Sankirtan, we will think, who are the most pious, right? We will go to the nicest people. But Lord Nityananda, he went to the worst people, the most sinful, the most degraded, Jaghai and Madhai. And he requested Jaghai and Madhai. They were always drunk. They were always intoxicated. There was no sin they had not done. No one, people would run away from them. They just saw them coming. They'd run to save their life because they were so sinful. So Lord Nityananda was so bold, he went to them and he requested them to chant the holy name. And of course at first they refused. In fact, they became so angry, they wanted to hit Lord Nityananda and Haridas. So Haridas and Lord Nityananda had to run away. So it seemed like they failed. And so this is an important example for us, that in failing in the execution of devotional service, that actually there's no failure, because it's the attempt which is important. That you try to do something for Krishna. That's important. The results may be there, may not. You may get good result, you may not. But it's important that you try. You have to try to do something for Krishna. Just like in Prabhupada's time, the devotees went to Japan. In those days, in 1960s and 70s, Japan was quite good, doing well economically. And the devotees could do Sankirtan, they could collect quite nicely on Sankirtan. And they bring all the money and they brought it to Prabhupada to use it to build temples like in Bombay and Vrindavan. The money to build the temple in Vrindavan and also in Juhu, Mumbai, a lot of it came from Japan. The devotees did Sankirtan on the street and collected the money. And they brought it to India for Prabhupada to build these temples. So it happened that sometimes the devotees who were doing Sankirtan would get arrested because foreigners coming to the country and collecting money was not allowed. So it came in the newspaper that Hare Krishna deported from Japan. So some of Prabhupada's godbrothers said to Prabhupada, look at this is very bad publicity. You people got sent out of Japan. But Prabhupada said to them, he said, at least we went there. You didn't even go there. So Prabhupada didn't consider it a failure. You know, he said it because the devotees were trying to do something for Krishna. They were not going there for their own sense gratification. They were going there to serve Krishna. And Prabhupada appreciated that effort. So similarly, Lord Nityananda approached Jaghai and Madhai, and he was not successful at the first attempt. But he did not give up. And he tried again, another time. And the second time, they came again. And this time, Lord Nityananda got hit. They hit him on the head. And they drew blood from his head. And so Lord Chaitanya got the news, and Lord Chaitanya was very angry, and he came running carrying his Sudarshan Chakra. He said, I will cut you to threads, the two of you. You harm my dear beloved Nityananda. I will kill both of you. And he was carrying the Sudarshan Chakra ready to cut off their heads. But Lord Nityananda fell at the feet of Lord Chaitanya, and he begged Lord Chaitanya that, no, my Lord, in this Kali Yuga you must be merciful, you must be tolerant. So on the plea of Lord Nityananda, Lord Chaitanya spared Jaghai and Madhai. So we say the mercy of the spiritual master is even greater than the mercy of Krishna. Lord Krishna can be very strict, but the spiritual master will be more merciful. There was one time, one devotee had fallen into Maya. He was doing some nonsense thing, so they told Prabhupada. So Prabhupada said, you should tell him that I'm going to reject him if he does not immediately stop his habits, his bad habits. So devotee was shocked, and he asked Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, will you really give him up? And then Prabhupada looked at the devotee and said, actually, I can never give them up. He said, the mercy of Lord Nityananda is unlimited. So that mercy of Lord Nityananda is not different from the mercy of Lord Balarama. So we are remembering Lord Balarama. Today is the Adivas, tomorrow is the actual day of the appearance of Lord Balarama on the Purnima. Okay, are there any questions? Anyone has any question? Yes?
Maharaj, 超灵是不是也是巴罗拉？超灵，我们心中的超灵。
Well, the super soul, she's asking, is the super soul Balarama? The super soul is one of the expansions of Balarama. It's one of the expansions of Balaram. It's not Balarama directly, but it's an expansion of Lord Balaram. Yeah. Okay, any other questions?
How does Lord Balaram serve Radha and Krishna as Ananga Manjari? How does Lord Balaram serve Radha and Krishna as Ananga Manjari?
How does Lord Balaram serve Radha and Krishna?
As Ananga Manjari.
Huh?
As a gopi.
Lord Balaram takes the form of Ananga Manjari. Ananga Manjari. As Ananga Manjari, then he serves Radha and Krishna. When we worship Radha and Krishna, Lord Balaram is never there. So if you have deities of Radha and Krishna, you don't have Gaurnitai. Gaurnitai should be on a separate altar from Radha and Krishna. Because wherever Radha and Krishna are having their pastimes, Lord Balaram will never come. That would be against the rasa. Krishna is with Balaram, Radharani will not come.
But are there deities where Radha and Krishna are present and Ananga Manjari is also present at the same time?
Well, I've never seen any deities like that. But you can see, like in our Vrindavan temple, Radha and Shamsundar, they have their altar. Krishna and Balaram, they have their altar. Gaur-Nitai have their altar. So we respect the rasa. Lord Balaram, he has his own gopis. When Lord Balaram came back to Vrindavan to see the gopis, to deliver some news about Lord Krishna to the people in Vrindavan, that time Lord Balaram enjoyed pastimes with his own gopis. He has his own group of gopis. Krishna has his gopis, Balarama has his gopis, a separate group. So we have to be careful about the rasas, the conflicting rasas. And if you have Radha and Krishna and Lord Balaram together, then it's rasa basa. It's not the right rasas.
Any more questions? If there is no more questions, we really like to thank His Holiness, Bhakti Vinasa Narasimha Maharaj, for giving his mercy to ISKCON Gulugar today. A big round of applause for Maharaj. And we had such an experience, pastimes of Lord Balaram. We also like to invite all of you, those who are not able to go to the temple, that we will be also celebrating in the evening, tomorrow, Balaram, Krishna Balaram Abhishek, and wonderful festival. Okay, and thank you again, Maharaj. Now we will be doing Rajbhog Arati and Narasima prayers and swing ceremony. Then Maharaj will be giving blessings and prasadam distribution. And also for your informations, as Narasima Maharaj is initiating Guru, okay, please take note that for your spiritual progress, that any of our ISKCON Gulugar congregation member, we wish to take up a Guru. If you are aspiring a Guru, okay, this is the moment. Afterward, you can come to me. Okay, we can make the arrangement for your aspiring. And for those who have taken aspire before previously and following all the regulative principles, chanting the 60 and 60 rounds, okay, you may also, if you desire to take shelter, you can also take shelter from Maharaj. And for initiating candidates, we will be having the initiation ceremony on the 25th, okay? And so that will go the standard initiation process, okay? So with that, we thank again, big Haribol to Maharaj. Haribol! Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,